Late Saturday night into early Sunday morning, news broke that David Shaw stepped down as the head coach at Stanford. It shocked the entire college football community. And for me personally, I was surprised, blown away, and sad. Here's why. David Shaw, to me, has always been the conscience of college football, the conscience of the game. You have a question about a rule? You call David Shaw. You have a question about the integrity of the game? You call David Shaw. You have a question about the future of this great game? You call David Shaw. He'd give you a response that was thoughtful, intentional, meaningful, purposeful, and one that left you walking away saying, wow, I wish I had the wisdom of that man right there. Every room David Shaw walked into, he made better. Most importantly, his team room. He created the first set the expectation game in college football, where they talked about the awareness of sexual violence on college campuses. He was one of the first coaches in the country to embrace the idea of let's destigmatize mental health. He's one of the first coaches in the country, to me, really proved that you can be an incredible student athlete and an elite performer. Look no further than Andrew Luck, Kevin Hogan, Ty Montgomery, Mike Wilson. There's so many players that you can name and look to and say, wow, the impact that David Shaw has had on them is felt in so many layers of their life. You talk to coaches that work in that facility. It wasn't just the exo side of football where he impacted them. It was in their home life, in their relationships, in their coaching future, in their future off the field. David Shaw's impact, to me, is among the 1%ers in the game. I've always felt that three coaches in my profession stood above the rest in terms of their impact on me. Pete Carroll, Chris Peterson, David Shaw, in no particular order. But as you watch them create a culture, as you watch them create a competitive cauldron, as you watch them not make it about themselves, it just stood out. For David Shaw, we're going to miss him in the Pac-12. College football will miss him roaming the sidelines at Stanford. But I'll urge every young coach, every new head coach to continue to lean in to the conscience of college football. I'd imagine David Shaw will lean right back and offer all the wisdom that he's been gifting us for over 15 years.